What's up, everybody? My name is Jordan. You guys are tuning into the YouTube channel known as TALK-IS-PITT. It's a YouTube channel dedicated to the sports and athletics within the university. I am not affiliated with the university, however. I am just a fan who loves Pitt sports. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell for notifications. If you are a Pittsburgh Panthers fan, that is a very big positive. If you're not, especially if you're one of those West Virginia fans who think West Virginia has a better football team than Pitt, you don't. Anyway, ladies and germs, I do apologize for the noise in the background. Let's get on with this video. The 2020 Pitt football season did not go the way anybody expected it to, especially with COVID going on and everything. So it was a little bit weird of a season. The schedules were revised, not in Pitt's favor, by the way. It was probably their toughest schedule I'd seen since entering the ACC. They went 6-5, finishing out the season with a 34-20 victory over the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Pitt had a very historic rushing game that contest. 247 rushing yards, and that was very, very good. Pitt hasn't had that kind of rushing attack all season, so it was very good to see them finish out the season on a positive note. But getting on to the 2021 campaign, if everything goes well, Pitt will play a normal schedule. Now, this schedule this year is more favorable for Pitt to make a big bowl game and have a good record. They start out the season September 4th against UMass. Now, UMass last year didn't win at all. Matter of fact, they had the worst scoring offense in all of college football, only gaining 12 points the entire season. That's bad. Giving up an average of 40 points per game, I believe the University of Pittsburgh will take a win September 4th, which is a home game against UMass. Then they travel on to Tennessee September 11th to take on the Volunteers. Now, I do believe Pitt has played Tennessee once, maybe twice, beating them both times in Knoxville, actually. So I do believe the University will win that game. Tennessee didn't do very well either, accumulating a record of 3-7. They have coaching issues, a lot of players transferring, and I do believe there's like some type of scandal going on down there that will put them on probation. So who knows how the season will turn out. They could lose all their games, to be honest. I don't see them doing that, but I do have Pitt winning that game, as well as the next one, which will be a home game September 18th against Western Michigan, which I believe is the first game ever between Michigan or Western Michigan and University of Pittsburgh. Hopefully Pitt will win this game. I think they will. I think it will be by more than 3 touchdowns, and Western Michigan will have no chance. They will get embarrassed by Pitt. Then Pitt moves on September 25th to play their final non-conference game against the New Hampshire Wildcats, who are currently in their season as we speak, the FCS spring season. They will play March 20th against Delaware. That is their next game, New Hampshire. Currently they're 0-1, dropping their first game to Albany 24-20. I do have Pitt winning that game, starting off 4-0 for the year. Now, Pitt will start the ACC play October 2nd against Georgia Tech. Pitt will win that game. Pitt will probably do exactly what they did to Georgia Tech last year. They will rush all over Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech's rushing defense was horrible. And apparently after that game, Georgia Tech fans now really hate Pitt. I guess if you want to try to pick on somebody who sucks just as bad as you do, but is actually better, I guess Pitt would be a choice for Tech fans. Sorry, Tech fans, you suck. Pitt will then have a bye week October 9th. Then they will go on to play Virginia Tech on the road. I do believe Pitt will win against Virginia Tech. Pitt dropped 47 points on them last year. Was an absolute problem for the Hokies, sacking them 6 times, intercepting the quarterback at least 2 or 3 times. They were in the backfield of the Hokies all game, just created problems. The Hokies really couldn't get anything going. Pitt won that game fair and square. Stop complaining, Hokie fans. The refs didn't cheat us. They never helped Pitt. Come on now. Then Pitt goes back home to play the Clemson Tigers. Now everybody knows what happened to Pitt last year when they played Clemson. Now here's the bright spots in that game. Pitt was able to sack Trevor Lawrence 3 times. Pick Trevor Lawrence off twice. They were able to get into the backfield all night on Clemson. The only problem is Trevor Lawrence is just that good at getting the ball out, and Clemson does have good receivers. Now, they do lose, I think, 4 people on offense with somebody being dismissed from the program. I can't remember who that was, but I still think Pitt will lose that game, giving the Panthers the first loss of the season. Then they go on the road. Actually, no. Then they stay home to play the Hurricanes of Miami, which I will then have Pitt taking a second straight loss, because I just do not think Pitt will beat Miami. It's very hard to beat the Hurricanes no matter what, except in 2017, and apparently Miami fans are still sore about that. Get over it. Pitt will then go on the road November 6th to play Duke. I believe they will win that game. Duke, you suck. November 11th, they will play North Carolina, which I believe is a Thursday night game at Heinz Field. I do have Pitt losing this game, but that could change depending on what goes on towards the start of the season. I really need to know who Pitt's starting running back and defensive tackle will be. That will dictate how that game will start out. Pitt will then go play West Virginia, or not West Virginia, I wish. Pitt will then go play Virginia. I think that's an away game. I forgot to write that down. I do believe Pitt will win that game, so I have a W for them. November 27th, Pitt will finish out the season against Syracuse, guys. They will win that game. And they will sack Syracuse 8 times like they did last year. I'm sorry. Syracuse, you guys are garbage even more than us when we suck. But we're good at it. So, like I said in the beginning of the video, I will give 3 possible outcomes for the Pitt Panthers season. My hopeful outcome is 9-3. My more logical outcome is 8-4, but the most likely outcome is 7-5. I am picking Pitt to go 9-3. There's no reason why they shouldn't. Let me know your guys' thoughts and comments down in the comment section. Let me know what you would like to see on my channel next. Let me know any helpful tips on how to do better videos, and I will see you guys next time. Hell is Pitt, West Virginia ain't shit.